Let's pod.
Let's pod, baby.
Pod, baby. Let's pod, you big fat cunt.
It's
Let's
pod o'clock.
Let's pod, you cunt. Be big fat cunt. Pod. How you doing?
Cast. Hi.
Let's pod.
Yeah.
Poddy positivity.
Yes.
Beach poddy ready. Very funny. Well done.
Yeah. You enjoying
And
it?
speaking of beaches,
Have you got a segue to start? You can't start with a segue. That's not how it's done.
I'm ripping up all the rules.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Please. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen?
Yeah, he's meant to press those buttons. That's his job.
Please
It's
tell
just
me.
sorry. He was just stunned because he's never seen you doing your job before. That's why he was so shocked.
Mate.
He's like, "Why is he touching those buttons?"
He's going to stun me into a coma in a minute when he works computer correctly first time.
It will never happen.
Have you seen the woman in Darlington complaining about the paragliders on the beach?
I've literally sent that. If you go into the emails, I've sent the news story there. Hang gliders. There you go.
It's so funny.
So, Tom, do you want to read the headline in a second? Well, click through to the article. Click the picture.
Woman slams selfish paragliders who made her think Hamas were invading Doncaster.
Click the picture. It's a link.
A woman has lashed out at paragliders who took to the skies over Doncaster, saying she believed Hamas was attacking the Yorkshire city.
Now, look, right. I don't think anyone thinks Doncaster is holy ground.
Well, that's exactly why it's a good target.
Yeah, but that's not really what the whole Hamas thing's about, you know. They're all
Yeah.
fighting over quite a specific area. It's not spread out to South Yorkshire
And
yet.
also, Hamas aren't trying to invade as many places as they can.
Yeah.
There's one specific bit that they go,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
want that.
Yeah, we'd like that.
And it's not, spoiler alert, Doncaster.
See, I thought they were just really into paragliding.
You thought they were like the Red Arrows, essentially, Hamas.
Yeah.
Just fucking up.
I feel like if another country invaded Doncaster, collectively as a nation, we'd go, have it.
Yeah, it's one of those bits like, you know, when like Zelensky went on the news and he was like, you know, if you ask us to give up a bit of Ukraine to Russia, name the part of your country you'd be willing to give up to any invader. Doncaster.
Yeah.
Done.
Take it. Have it.
It's yours.
Have Donny. Have Doncaster Dome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking died on my arse at a gig there a few times. Oh my God.
I used to
John
drink
Lewis.
cheap bottles of WKD there before games.
Is it close? Is it close?
Yeah. Oh, no, it's
To you.
Barnsley where I was in the dome thing, yeah.
I did Doncaster Dome a couple of times for Jonglers, and it was the shittest gig at the time, and that's saying something.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Got invaded by Hamas.
I did
It's going
it.
well till he heard an Allo Akbar in the break.
He was on in the
Hello,
middle. Yeah.
Akbar.
It's one of Ishan's brothers. Oh, it'd be great if Ishan had a brother called Alan.
Oh, Facebook. Is there a guy called Alan Akbar?
There must be. Come on.
And
let's
if
have a
there
little
is,
look.
I bet he hates flying.
Yeah. There must be. Like, yeah, like, you don't want to. I bet he never orders a Starbucks in the airport.
Alan Akbar.
Yeah.
There he is.
Alan Akbar, here we go. Oh, no picture. I think
No
this is someone. I think that may be someone lying.
There's another Alan Akbar, but with a
Spelled
name.
Alan wrong, like the Alan Key. He spelled it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, also no picture. So I think the answer is no.
Probably not.
There's not many people, I would say, who would choose the first name Alan for their child, whose own surname is Akbar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
know.
sometimes immigrants come over and change their
Not one-
real
not on
name
my
to an English
fucking watch.
name.
What?
Change it to an English name.
What, you think that this is like a Chinese exchange student, essentially? going-
Maybe.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe.
So he's gone. My name is going to be, as an Asian man, trying to fit in.
Yeah.
My name is going to be Alan Akbar.
I used to work at it wasn't a university. It was a thing for like foreign students for like pre-university, so they could get a qualification to get them into English universities.
Okay.
So it was all like rich kids from like Dubai and China and stuff. Whose parents were like, you go there for 6 months or whatever, and then you get into English uni. So none of them
Chinese
gave
rich
a fuck.
kids.
There's loads of Chinese rich kids, but they all did that. They all picked like a Western name.
Okay.
And like, I wasn't allowed to like advise them on this, but I really wish I'd been able to, because one lad was like, "Hi, my name's Billy," and I wanted to be like, "No,
No, it's not.
no, it's not Billy.
No, it's
We're
not.
going to choose a different one. Do you like Bobby? We could do Bobby.
Yeah. You're going to have a lot of problems coming from China.
It's just he was having problems because I didn't say it how he said it.
Yeah.
Right, you know, he really fucked up his own name.
It's a bit daft, isn't it?
It's choose one you can say.
Yeah, I mean, you might call him a bit of a Siri-Biri.
That was what was on his phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Siri Berry. Play Groove Armada.
Play Right House Family.
So yeah, I
Got
think
in
they should
hard
have-
on this one, haven't we?
I think there should be an advisory panel. I
Yeah,
think
no,
there should
no,
just
you
be someone
should.
to just go, oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no. Because obviously they don't get that they're fucking it up. They say, oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like Billy the Fish.
Put it this way: if I had to choose a Chinese name,
I'm going simple. I'm going to be Wang.
oh, I thought you were going to say your name was going to be simple. You're going to be Wang.
Just so much.
But they'll be like, oh, Rob, you can't be Rang.
Yeah.
Rang mean penis.
Oh, like, that's why I've called it, mate.
Penis Mulholland.
Yeah.
Uh,
But no, like, I just, I'd go something one syllable, pronounceable, something I know I can nail.
Yeah.
You know?
Park. That's what I
Yeah,
call
that's Korean.
Yeah?
Yep.
I want to be Korean.
Right. We were talking about Chinese, though.
Yeah,
So it
I wa-
sounded racist. what
I
you
want a
just said.
Korean name while I'm in China.
Right, so you stand out.
Yeah, I don't want a Chinese name.
Right.
I want a foreign name.
Okay. Maybe go for
Google-
Tom. Also,
Google-
I think there are probably people called Tom in China.
Google common Chinese names. 'Cause I don't think I know
Yeah.
any. Like,
Xi?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool. That's what the president's called. And also, I don't know if their names work in the same structure.
I'd be Chen. Chen's easy.
Chen's easy. Bai. So they're all simple. It's just-
Chang, like the beer.
yeah, I think Chinese names aren't hard, though. We've chosen a very bad culture for this because they're all there'll be 3 of those together. Because I don't think they have the same first name, surname structure. I think it works a bit different.
Oh, no,
I don't
I'm
know.
going to be bi, actually.
Yeah,
that went-
finally.
Yeah. No, when
Finally
I-
got a chance of getting fucked.
And also, it means when I leave, people can go bye-bye.
Yeah. Also, if you
Well, when I enter, people go Chang Chang.
Yeah.
They offer
What?
Because they offer me a Chang. The beer Chang.
Oh,
oh yeah, no, good one.
I already
fucking
mentioned
idiot.
that I wanted to be Chang because of the beer.
Yeah. No, I think Freddie should go by and start also having sex with women because you're gay.
very good.
Yeah, that would be yours. You could be called Gay Man. Oh, big fat gay man. That could be easily a Chinese name.
Might I change my name, please, to Gay Man Batty Boy? Is that possible?
Fatty Batty.
Mong
Is
Wong.
Batty Boy a...
That's offensive. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The
Google it. How offensive is Batty Boy?
No, I'm pretty sure the large Jamaican man who called me that in Brixton once meant it to be offensive.
He called you Batty Boy?
I got called a batty boy once.
What
yeah.
did he say?
He said batty boy.
He didn't just look at you and point at you and go, Batty Boy.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh, you are a Batty Boy if you don't, take him up on it.
Right. Well, the problem was he was clearly harder than me and was with a lot of other hard-looking
So here's what
men.
you do. You walk
and I
over.
was going to walk away because this was
No,
also. This
You
was
have to
also.
assert your dominance.
It was 15 years ago in Brixton. He wasn't now.
You
it
walk
was
up to him and you say, Wagwan.
Yeah.
Me dan know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Me no Batty Boy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Me loved a pussy.
me little pussy.
Poontang. You gotta say
Poontang.
Poontang.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you,
And then he would high five me and we'd be friends.
yeah, you share some jollof rice. And,
I'm like, no, whoa,
Go on,
sorry, sir. There's been quite a misunderstanding. I'm actually a homophobe.
yeah. I know, egg on your face, sir.
Yeah.
But you weren't to know that I hate the gay community.
Yeah. I was off to do a bashing right now.
So here's the thing.
I was wearing quite a gay jumper in hindsight, looking back. I was at art school at the time.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
got
the gay school.
yeah.
I got-
was looking pretty gay.
Yeah.
I got called racist this week.
Right, because you were being racist. I'll be honest, the previous 5 minutes isn't great evidence for you in this counterclaim. Can you believe I, who said simple may be a Chinese name and did the Siri Birri joke, could be called a racist?
So
Don't forget the Jamaican stuff. That
The
you did
Jamaicans,
too.
all the patois as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was all that.
that's just me.
You're honestly you are fully Alfie Brown in yourself today.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're
I am.
Alfie Browning up.
So right. So let me tell you what happened.
Right.
So I was at a petrol station. It was quite a remote petrol station near where I live. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am filling up my car. Oh no. So I'm in my car,
Right.
and then a car pulls up to the other side of me.
And you shout.
So
Siri, bitch.
No, he's just trying to get his fucking phone to work. He's just shouting, Siri, Siri. I am not Siri, man.
So there's 5 pumps,
Yeah.
and this guy pulls up to the one opposite me, and it's quite a small forecourt. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't ding my door.
No.
So
I'm leaving it. That was a trap.
So I open the door, I get out the car, and I'm putting diesel in.
And
Right?
he held up he held up the petrol station. He said, give me all your money.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
he's
James Bond.
I'm filling up like this, right? That car still not got out, and I was like, okay, and I'm just filling up, £20, whatever, right? I go inside.
20 quid.
It's,
Cheapskate.
Yeah, fill it up.
Fill it up, mate.
Fill it up.
Just fill it up. You're doing all right. You can fill it
Here's
up.
why you don't fill it up.
Oh, God. What's the...
Because if you fill it up, but when you're going on a short journey, you're lugging around more petrol than what you need to.
Oh, my God.
So it's actually more economical
Oh,
to
my God.
only do what you need.
It might be more economical, but you're spending less time going to the petrol station.
My time is worth something. Like,
No, it isn't. You of all people.
How much are you
Your
saving?
time isn't worth anything to us, apparently.
Yeah, no, your time is worth nothing to me. I'm like, how much are you saving? Like, what do you do with the 20p you save? Like, what are you spending it on?
Chomp.
Yeah. Just buy a chomp. Like, I just do not care about that.
So anyway, right, filling up the petrol station.
I don't mean to boast, but I'll carry as much fuel as I want.
Yeah. Sometimes I fill up, don't even need to.
Yeah, exactly, mate. I just keep it brimmed every day on my way home.
I've seen you fill up. You just fucking pour it all on the floor.
I do. I drink some of it.
So anyway,
one for you, one for me.
fill up, right?
Put the nozzle up my bum.
Car still hasn't got out, right?
Yeah.
So I fill it up. I go inside. I pay straight away.
The Aloe Akbar car.
I come
The
back.
car.
I come back out, right?
Yeah.
And as I come out, I notice that the guy still hasn't got out of his car yet, which I think is odd, don't you?
So he's not put any petrol in?
He's not done anything. He's just sat in his car. And so,
I'll sometimes have a little sit on a forecourt if I'm fiddling with my phone or something.
well, this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
So I shot him a look, and it was a black guy, young black male in the car, and he's yeah. So anyway, he's
young black male. Sounded so much like a policeman there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, just it did young.
How
black
how
male.
else would you like me to describe this guy?
Like not like that. It was just a bit policey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, right. He's I'm looking into his car just briefly, and I noticed that he was on his phone, right?
So you rang the police.
And
Where's he
so
got
I
that
was
from?
like-
Who's he stolen that off?
And so I was like, oh, okay, he's just on his phone. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
like I wasn't at any point worried or scared or like thought that something was going to go down. I just went, I wonder why that
You
car's.
just held your bag a little closer to your chest.
No, I just went.
Checked your wallet was still in your pocket.
I just went. Oh, I wonder why that. Oh, he's on his phone, and then I went
took
on with
the
my
sheet
day.
off your head. Got back
Right.
in the car.
So anyway, I'm about to get out in the car. He comes out the car, and the kid's about 19, maybe. And he goes to me, "You got a steering problem, you." And I went,
Got a stairs problem. Can't get up it.
imagine if he said that. You have a stairs problem because you're fat. And then just carried on his day. He went, "You got a steering problem, you." And I went, "Excuse me?" And he went, "Oh, you're just staring at me, innit?" And I went, "I wasn't staring at you." He went, "Just because I'm black, it doesn't mean I'm going to rob your car or something." And I went, "I never said that you were going to rob my car." Right?
I just thought it.
And then
You robbed your car.
I made a criminal. I made a criminal excuse. I made a criminal mistake. I made an excuse that was total bullshit.
Oh, why?
As to why.
Why would you start lying? You're in the right.
So-
You're right. Why would you lie?
I don't know. I felt like I was winning it, and I felt like I just wanted to hammer it home.
At that point, I'd just be like, mate, I was barely looking. I was like, I'm not paying attention.
So I said.
whatever.
So I said, my key fob isn't working at the moment when I try and lock my car. So when I was looking, I wasn't looking at you. I was looking to see if my car had locked.
Yeah, but why would you need to lock it?
And he went,
Why would you need to lock your car just because there's a black guy near it?
"You would always lock your car. Don't try this with me. You'd
I wouldn't
always...
necessarily. If I'm just walking inside a petrol station, it's right outside. There's only one guy there.
Would you not?
Who looks like a friendly young man who can be trusted around my car. No, why would I bother locking my car? I'm there. I can see it.
I've got the keys.
Yeah.
I locked my
Like, they
car.
can't drive it anywhere.
Oh, My phone was in my car.
If there's only one person there, he's not going to dive out. You're in the middle of nowhere.
Maybe if your
village.
phone's in there. Maybe that I think about.
Maybe, but like not definitely. And like, yeah, no, I'm just going inside. It's fine.
I look it all the time whenever
When
I
there's
leave,
black people around,
whenever there's anybody around,
if they're black,
or white, or any of the other ones,
but mainly black.
Look, unless it's like
I'm just saying, 100% of these stories have been about black people. so this sample,
unless
pretty
it's somebody
racist.
really trustworthy, like Siri Berry or something, is outside.
Yeah.
But anyway, right. So I said, I'm not looking at you that right. I said the reason that I was looking over is because my key fob wasn't locking, and he went, "Oh, all right, okay, like that." And then I was like, "Yeah." And then I got in the car, and I was like, "Why did I just lie to him?"
Yeah.
And it was weird because I thought weirdly that lie was the most racist thing that I did.
Right.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I just felt like I felt like if that was a white person, I wouldn't have lied. I would have just gone, shut the fuck up. And...
I think the most racist bit was where you poured petrol on the floor in the shape of a cross and lit it. That was the bit.
But I'm surprised you could see you staring with that hood on.
But only just enough petrol.
Yeah.
Not a penny more. I'm not dafty. Not paying for a cross that I don't need.
Yeah, but look, like nothing will panic a white person who sees themselves as a liberal than an accusation of racism. So, actually, sir, no. Yeah.
Well, this is it. So I actually thought...
Just stop being weird around black people.
I actually thought that
chill out.
I actually thought that the racist bit was me thinking I needed an excuse.
Yeah.
When really, I don't need a fucking excuse. In fact, if I want to stir, I'll stir it whoever the fuck I want. Go fuck yourself.
That's not right. You shouldn't stare at people.
I disagree. I think we should do is find out where he lives.
Yeah.
Stare through his window.
Yeah.
Just until you had enough.
If it was just a person that was just a head on the steering wheel.
Yeah. I'm staring then.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if they call me out, I'd be like, yeah, I'm staring because you're a fucking head. So are you saying that being black is equivalent to being just a head on a pillow in weird it is?
That can drive.
That can somehow drive. You think it is that bizarre to see a black man in a car?
It probably is where Freddy lives.
Yeah, like how much hole. Like, fucking hell, mate. I don't think those are equivalent. I don't think that's a good analogy. Do you want another run at that analogy?
I went to one end of the spectrum.
Yes, I would stare at them. And then if they went, are you staring? I'd go, yes. How the fuck did you drive here? Like, I'm genuinely amazed.
Holding the wheel.
How are you talking with the pump in your mouth?
Like, I'd be astounded. I have seen magic happen. Of course I would stare. But if I just see a man driving a car, I'm not going to be like, what?
No, but the thing that made me question...
Also, he was just ahead as well.
At no point did I stir. What I did was I queried, why has that person not got out? And I went, oh, they're on the phone. And that was it. Mm-hmm. I didn't even register, like, I'm not to be like, I don't see race or anything, but I didn't even register, why is that black guy not got out? It was like, oh, why? Because it was dark anyway. So I was like, why is that person not on their phone? Like, why is that person not got out? Oh, they're on the phone, and then moved. And then it was the interaction where I was like, no, I'm not doing anything bad. It was then me having to explain myself that I came away and felt like, that was a bit racist. Yeah.
Okay, well, Freddie's done a race crime. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's bad, Freddie. I think you should not be racist. That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should not do it.
Stop staring at people from different cultures.
Yeah.
How about that?
So you should have explained yourself a bit more though. You should have just been honest and be like, look, mate, it's just like, look, seeing you was like if I had just seen a big freak driving it. You know, like a head, just a head. You're the same to me.
I would have gone over there and gone, wagwan.
I would have done the same if a normal person had driven here. Maybe you should have said something like that.
Do you think if just a head became a racing driver, they'd still wear a helmet?
I think they'd have to, yeah.
But just a helmet?
Yeah, just a helmet. Yeah, they
all out.
They wouldn't have to wear overalls.
Yeah, where would you put the overalls? Yeah. What would you do? Would you just drape them over the seat?
Yeah,
what are you talking about? Of course you just wear a helmet.
Well, I mean, they'd fall out of the helmet because they're just a head.
No, how do you think helmets work?
Well, they go on like
no. They
like
strap onto your head.
Yeah.
The reason that a helmet doesn't fall off isn't because your neck's there.
But your head would fall out.
No, there's straps.
It wouldn't. The straps.
Have you ever put a helmet on? Helmets are tight.
Yeah, maybe.
They are on you, you big fat head.
Yeah.
You'd have to wear an almond shell for yours, wouldn't you?
You're quite finished.
No.
So anyway,
So you're a
Hamas
racist
didn't
now?
raid Doncaster.
No, they didn't. That's what we were starting with. Fucking hell.
Someone crashed into me the other day. It was while I was on the phone to you, actually. I was parked up.
Oh yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it
this.
turned out just ahead. Just ahead.
That's why they crashed.
Stop staring at me.
Look at that helmet on. But yeah, we were on the phone, and then I was just parked up, and someone just drove the other way, and their wing mirror hit my wing mirror. I was like, what the fuck? And I got out to go and find him, but they drove away too fast. I didn't get the reg plate or anything. And I've got a really scratched wing mirror.
Your car's always fucked.
Yeah, I know.
If just ahead, when I'm not going to rob your car, would you not be like, yeah, damn right?
Well, yeah. Like it's a very different scenario.
How dare you insinuate that you, ahead, could steal my car?
Yeah, look, I don't mean to boast, but I don't think there is anyone on earth who is just ahead that I couldn't beat in a fight. Right, I'd drop kick them over a wall.
Yeah, like a goal kick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like Neville Southall, I'd be waving people forwards. We're not playing out of the back from this one. This one's getting sent. Have it.
What if it was a zombie?
What if it's a zombie?
Well, if it bites you, then you become a zombie.
I'll hit it with a bat. It can't move.
What,
it's
a zombie head?
A zombie head, yeah.
Just have the teeth facing out.
Yeah.
And then just volley at the back of the
Yeah,
head.
I'd probably do it like a rugby kick at that point. I'd put it on one of those little cones.
I wouldn't risk it. I wouldn't go near a zombie head.
I'd kick it at you.
Hey, cripes, mister! It's a bloody zombie head!
Freddie would probably throw it at a black man in a car. Be like,
Is this going to run for a while now?
Yeah. Yeah, because you're a big fat gay racist.
Freddy Quinne, the fat gay racist,
fat gay racist, fat gay racist. We all sing this racist song. Freddy Quinne is fat gay racist. Oh, can we do it to the tune of Camptown Races? Freddy's racist, sing this song. Do-da, do-da. Freddy's racist, sing this song. He's a big fat
gay.
mong. He's a big fat mong. He's a big fat mong. He's a big fat mong, and he is also gay. Hey.
Yeah.
There we go. There's another song for you, Freddie.
I feel as though there was a creative difference midway through.
Yeah, I know, but I powered through.
You powered through. I still think I was right with that.
I don't think you were. I was saving that as a little reveal for the end.
This is what Simon and Garfunkel used to be like.
You've been Simon and Gay Funkle.
Got you there. Bang to rights.
What else have you got?
Well, Hamas are in Doncaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've sent an email if you want to click on that, Tom.
Of all the places to invade Doncaster, you can't even have a Palmo.
So, do you remember when we talked about the Somerset Gimp?
I do remember the Somerset
There has
Gimp.
been more news in the Somerset Gimp story. So if we click the top,
I think this is a different Gimp. I think we talked about the Essex Gimp.
we talked about the Essex Gimp and the Somerset Gimp. We talked about various because there was a
Wait a minute, there's a
swathe of
Gimp in
Gimps.
every county.
Not in every county, in those two specific ones.
Is there a
'Cause,
Lancashire Gimp?
The Essex Gimp was like a nice guy.
Exactly. The Essex Gimp was the nice Gimp. The Somerset Gimp was going around scaring people, which is against the Gimp code.
We tried to get the Essex Gimp
Exactly,
on, but we didn't want to come on.
The Essex Gimp was like, "Oh, what, mate? How's it going?
Yeah.
All right." And the
You can only
Somerset
see his
Gimp,
teeth.
the Somerset Gimp was up more like, "All right, mate.
Yeah, those are accents. Good
Those are
bit.
proper
Yeah,
accents,
they're different accents, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different places.
Oh, you've been drinking cider
Yeah.
and being a gimp."
Scrimping and gimping. Here we go. Let's get this up. Tommy should have clicked that a while ago. That's fine. So he's been found guilty. Breaking. Man found guilty of being a gimp. That's the headline.
I find you guilty of being
gimp.
a gimp.
I hope that he went to court dressed as a Gimp and he went, "Where's your evidence?"
It's like the Barbie film. It's like, my job is gimp.
I'm just gimp.
Here we go.
That gimp mask, by the way, is terrifying.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
that's
scary
an horrible
Gimp.
Gimp mask, isn't it? It looks like him.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
His mask has got the
'Cause
same
it is
face.
him.
Yeah, but the mask looks like him.
He is. He's got a bizarrely sort of well chiseled face, doesn't he?
Yeah, but it looks like it's been chiseled and then hammered a few times. Like that,
Yeah.
that eye's well off axis in it.
Yeah. A man who brought terror to a village in Somerset has been found guilty by a magistrate today.
Do you want to have another go at that?
No. A man who brought terror to a village in Somerset has been found guilty by magistrates today.
I don't know, he brought terror to a village in Somerset. Did he have a hang glider?
It's them gimp Hamases.
Yeah. Ah, first Doncaster, now here.
Joshua Hunt, 32, dressed up as a gimp and prowled through the streets of Bleeden, causing panic.
Tell you what, it's how you know you're getting old, isn't it? When you're older than the gimps in the news.
Yeah.
It used to be a day when I'd look up to those gimps and I'd be like, those old gimps at 32. It'd be nearing retirement age as a gimp. Nowadays, young pup.
He looks a lot older than 32, though.
Yeah,
He's not had enough vitamin D, I reckon.
Yeah.
That's what happens when sunlight doesn't touch your body.
That's why gimps always walk like this. It's rickets.
He denied 2 counts of causing intentional harassment, alarm, or distress, but was found guilty this afternoon.
Yeah, because you're a gimp.
To be honest, like locking him up is like the worst thing you want to do.
No, I know.
If
If anything, just put him in a field and leave him be.
Yeah.
That'd be the biggest punishment. Completely naked in a field with only his eyes covered.
Lucy Lodge, one of his victims, said he was writhing and crawling as if in a military fashion.
I don't know if she understands how the military operates. Like in a military fashion. Right, boys, time to go over the top and fight the enemy. But first, the rubber suits.
Why, I'm a member of the 3rd Battalion of Flying Gimpoids.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, like the para regiment. They're like the fucking flying squirrels. There's go.
Oh, mate.
I could see the person was wearing very tight, dark clothing and had a mask on their face.
Yeah, they're a gimp.
The mask was dark and very tight and 2 white crosses where the eyes should be. My first thought was it could be a possible abduction and the person was trying to get me out of my car.
What, like an alien abduction?
By slowly crawling towards her.
You're in a car, run him over. He's lying down.
Do you know what?
She didn't want to be racist because she thought he was black.
Do you know what? This is the logic of a fit woman. Do you know what I mean? Because no Ugro is like, I'm getting kidnapped at this point. Right. Ugly people are like,
could just be an arrogant woman.
But you know,
it could have been someone who's been kidnapped a lot before.
It could be Duffy.
It could be
Is
Duffy.
It saying it could be Duffy.
It could be Duffy. I mean, it was Lucy Lodge, but it could be. She might be.
Could be. Sounds like a made-up name, Lucy Lodge.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds like the place where Duffy was kidnapped.
No, that was Tighty Lodge.
Tighty to a radiator lodge.
Yeah.
If she ever sees this,
Duffy. Yeah, if you know Duffy, don't let her watch this.
Nah, let her have a little peek.
Let her do what she wants, to be fair.
Yeah. Stop trying to control Duffy.
Seems like it's really easy. Right, so carry on with this. It's fucking amazing.
It was terrifying, although I had only seen them for a few seconds. It keeps calling them, which is good.
That's very progressive.
Yeah, not
Don't assume the gender of a gimp.
you know, heaven forbid you get a gimp's pronouns wrong.
Yeah.
Mind you, to be fair, every gimp I know is very particular about their pronouns.
They are. There's a big overlap.
Yeah,
let's be
yeah,
real. You know, the kink, fetish, and trans communities have a lot of a big area in the middle.
It's a very gimpy thing to do to introduce yourself and be like, they, them.
I may have spoken
Gimp.
too soon because the very next sentence in the article is, he was dressed all in black.
Oh, Lucy, you were so progressive.
Oh, it might have been Johnny Cash
With a
doing a gig in the prisons. I watched Walk the Line the other night.
Yeah.
Good.
Learned about another musician. That's
Yeah,
two
no,
he knows now.
It's very good. Joaquin Phoenix gives a powerhouse performance.
Sorry, who?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Your queen.
Joaquin, isn't it?
Yeah, Joaquin. Yeah.
No, he was called
Your
Joaquin.
Quim.
And Reese Witherspoon was there.
Yeah.
Just in the film.
I like her sister. Reese without a knife.
Good.
No, nothing. Nothing. You should be ashamed at that. You
No.
fucking gimp.
So these sisters have got the same
It's ironic
first
that you-
name.
it's ironic
That was the bit I was doing, yeah.
It's ironic that you do dad jokes but you don't have a dad, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Someone's got to do them around my house, haven't they?
Yeah. In your house, dad jokes just called jokes.
Yeah.
Right, back to the gimp. He was dressed all in black with a shiny black face mask with white crosses on. They were face down in a military fashion and writhing crawling on their belly.
That description keeps coming back. They're padding out the word count on this. aren't they?
Yeah.
She added, the whole incident felt so surreal and I was questioning myself about what I was seeing, and making this statement makes me feel anxious. I genuinely believed it was an abduction because you read about this in the newspapers.
Do you? Watch out for crawling gimps. Women, are you in danger from crawling gimps?
Woman abducted by crawling gimp. All the time, the headlines.
Yeah, every day. Make sure you check under your car before you turn the engine on, because there might be a wriggling gimp underneath it.
It's like a sports Bible saying fans are all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Every week, every day.
Fans are all saying, gimps are wiggling. Watch out.
She added the whole incident felt so surreal, and I was questioning myself about what I was seeing and making this.
You've gone quite back a bit
I've
there.
read that bit. Oh, when I got home, I was breathing heavily.
So was he.
And I was having a borderline panic attack.
Sounds like she enjoyed it, really.
I had never seen anything like this before. I feel scared, and I never want to see this thing again due to the fright it gave me. I'm so far.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to victim blame.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand what he's done that wrong.
He was just
He's
wriggling
being
about.
a gimp.
He was just wriggling about in a gimp suit. He hasn't actually threatened her. He was just rolling around in a gimp suit.
She thinks he was going to abduct her, but there's no evidence to say he was going to.
No, this feels like a guy who's just gone out for a little wander in a gimp suit, and like she's really overreacted. It's like you with a black man on the petrol station. You know,
I want to hear his side of the story.
Yeah,
he said,
Gimp.
Very good.
I didn't sleep more than 3 hours that night. It is alleged he approached the two lone females on May 7th and May 9th.
Approaching them is a bad thing, right? That's already not good. If you're dressed as a gimp, I wouldn't go about approaching people. You know, keep yourself to yourself as a gimp.
When Hunt was arrested minutes after the second incident, he told police, "I am not a gimp. I do not own a gimp suit. I am not in a gimp suit."
Feels a bit defensive, that, innit? He unzips, he goes, "Whoop, I am not in a gimp suit." Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi gimp.
Martin Mills, a passenger in a vehicle driving in the area at the same time as Miss Lodge, saw a man commando crawling on the floor.
Is he only like attacking people who have alliterative names?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on here? Lucy Lodge, Martin Mills, fucking. Oh, Barry Beachball said this. Like, what the fuck?
Gimpy Gary's defence was.
Quick, call Siri Berry.
I could see they were all in black and. I could see they were all in black and shiny. The car lights were reflecting off him.
Just say he's in a gimp suit. We've had 5 different descriptions.
Yeah.
We know what a gimp suit is. There's a picture in this article.
Yeah, just
he was a gimp.
Stop skirting around gimp suit.
He's in a gimp suit. He's a gimp in a gimp suit.
Just 24 hours later, Samantha Brown was driving from work with her sister-in-law and another colleague when she saw a man dressed all in black with a face mask. When I saw them, my sister-in-law screamed. I had to speed up to get past them, and he jumped to the side of my car, she said in a statement. When I saw the person, I felt sheer horror. When I got home, I was shaking and crying. I was scared by this person. Anything could have happened, and they had their hands behind their back, and they could have been holding anything.
Hands behind their back is like safer. That's better.
Yeah, they couldn't have been holding anything.
That's what the police say when they arrive. Hands behind your back.
They couldn't have been holding anything. They couldn't have been holding their own dick.
Yeah.
I mean, these are jumping to conclusions a lot.
If
this person wasn't in a gimp suit,
yeah,
they've not done anything.
I know, there's just a person crawling around. So are there laws against gimp suits now? Apparently.
Maybe.
It feels like a suppression of this guy's right to be a gimp, to be honest with you. It feels like a lot of kink shaming.
I mean, ironically, it is this guy's clothing that means he's asking for it. So
yeah, but like...
Can't have it both ways, can you?
If this was, a woman in a burqa...
Oh, here we go.
Right? Would that be illegal? Are women in burqas not allowed to roll around on the floor?
Certainly would be suspicious of them in a petrol station.
I don't think they're allowed to do it on their own in some countries.
I'm talking about in Somerset. I mean, to be honest, probably the locals would have a problem with that. Yeah. Probably like, don't go in that pub.
Yeah.
There's
a gimp there, but she's a Muslim.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, it does feel like, is it illegal to dress as a gimp? It feels like this is just making gimpness illegal.
I think Muslim women, the ones that dress in burqas, maybe they should dress as gimps.
Interesting.
I think are they allowed to do that?
I don't know. I think the idea is modesty. I don't know if rubber is quite the material. Also, like a lot of Islamic countries, quite warm.
Yeah.
You know, rubber's going to be an issue. You're going to have a musty Muslim fanny at the end of that day.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Miss Brown's sister-in-law, Chloe Smith, also saw
You're
the
looking
man...
forward to getting some more messages, Freddie?
Alan, come in and see what your sister's been doing.
Miss Brown's sister-in-law, Chloe Smith, also saw the man and said, I was scared by what he was doing because it was dark and they were dressed like that. Again, just when we got his clothes. The teenager in the car said when he saw the man, he grabbed the door handle in case he tried to open the door.
So the teenager grabbed it, not even the gimp?
Yeah.
This is mad, this.
It is mad, isn't it? Has he actually done anything?
How long has he...
There must have been something, like, they might have just glossed over. He must have, like, gone at someone.
So Dr. PC Declan Coppock spoke to the defendant, who was wearing grey trousers and black hooded top, and arrested him, with Hunt telling him he was not a gimp.
Well, no, if he's wearing grey trousers, he's not a gimp.
Yeah. I noticed his skin was extremely wet and damp, suggesting he had been lying on the side of the road.
That's the only explanation. It's the only way to get wet is lying down.
He could have come on himself.
Or
He could have.
He could be covered in other people's cum.
Could have been covered in loads of cum. You're correct.
He could just be
Although it'd be
sweaty.
sticky rather than damp.
But that's like the benefit of having a gimp suit is you can get covered in cum, I imagine.
he could just be sweaty.
Could just be sweaty. Could have had a jog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I love this reply from him.
Hunt told him, I am not dangerous. I am a normal person. I have got a few problems.
One of which is getting in and out of my gimp suit quickly.
Yeah.
But has he actually done something?
I don't know. A search found Hunt was not wearing a t-shirt or any underwear, and inside his van was a collection of wet black clothing, women's tights, face masks, and gloves.
Yeah, that's not great.
There was also neon white paint used for drawing on a mask.
Those things do point to you being the gimp, mate.
Hunt told police during an interview that his mental health had been in crisis over problems with his medication and wanted to take his own life. I stood in the road because I wanted to kill myself, and I never intended to scare anybody.
Well, yeah, that's, this is now sad, isn't it? Although, if you are committing suicide, a gimp mask is a weird way to do it.
Yeah,
Especially by lying down. Because essentially, if you get run over in a gimp mask, I imagine you sort of pop inside it. And then a coroner's going to have to just pour goo out of a gimp mask.
Yeah, like carrying a bin bag full of
Yeah,
guts.
exactly. Be sloshing about inside it, seeping out the eye holes.
I am crying out for help.
Yeah.
And need help with my mental health.
That's hard to argue with, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a man with some self-awareness.
Mentally stable to me.
Yeah. The court heard that during a search of Hunt's home, officers found a journal in which he'd written a story about someone called Jack, who purchased a black rubber suit and mask with white paint on the mask.
It's like if they found out, you'd done a crime involving trans people, like part of the evidence would be your script.
This is what happened to Lucy Letby as well.
Yeah.
She wrote a load of stuff about...
But hers was a diary. It wasn't a fictionalized novella.
Well, she claimed it was all fiction and it was just...
Yeah, it's a hell of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah,
It just doesn't look
It's
great.
just written, I kill babies on a piece of paper and I'm
Yeah.
evil and shit.
Yeah, I would recommend if you don't kill babies, don't write down that you do kill babies, especially
Right.
if you work with babies that might get killed.
I would like to ask that if we ever get arrested for something,
Mhm.
that everyone destroys all evidence
Everything.
of this podcast. Yeah.
Literally everything needs to go. Because,
Yeah.
there's literally any topic, we're fucked.
Yeah. The face was looking like something out of a horror film.
it
A
does-
face that would
sorry
scare
to-
the life out of anyone.
Sorry to interrupt. It does say something about this podcast that if somebody messaged me in the morning and said, oh my God, there's a clip of Dead Men Talking doing the rounds that's really going to cancel you, I would have genuinely no idea.
Mate, I could be going, is it this one? 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 And it wouldn't be one we'd expect. That's the fucking thing, isn't it?
It could be about any topic.
Yeah. I hope it happens. Good publicity. Fuck it. Who cares?
I mean, I'd rather it didn't because I'm the one that ends up getting the blame, isn't
Yeah,
I?
that's why it's fine. That's why I don't care. So, let's cancel Freddy. #, cancel Freddy. Let's get it going, guys. Come on, let's start a campaign to cancel Freddie Quinne. It's really
Cancel
easy.
Freddy, #Let's Pod.
Let's do it. It's really easy. People have done it so easily before. Again, just Google Freddie Quinne trans if you want more information on how to cancel Freddie. There's a couple
Freddie
of
Quinne Muslim women.
you can start with those. Those are a couple of good starters to get you going. If you want any more clips, let us know. Just go through the back catalogue.
Oh, I tell you what.
In fact, rewind this episode to the bit where he was doing all those racist accents. So Tom
the other
found
day-
a review the other day
So the other day I thought
of the podcast.
I'm gonna look at some of the reviews of this podcast,
Uh-huh.
and the top one made me laugh a lot. So let me find it though.
That's a very funny one. Someone's put beautifully subtle comedy, the perfect podcast for your first venture into the world of humorous wordplay.
It basically said 3 bigoted men giving their bigoted views.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much bang on the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 2.5 men. Yeah.
Hey.
'Cause he's little. Although you count as 1.5, so 3.
Well, what did they expect?
Yeah.
It's called Dead Men Talking, and then at the very beginning we have a
Have a look at
disclaimer.
us. Look at the thumbnail. You're not getting progressive stuff from us, are you?
I love the idea that someone listened to this and they were like, "Oh, this is awful.
Yeah, they listen.
I'm going to leave a review."
They listened after the bit where we go, "Hey, we're about to say loads of offensive stuff," and they gone, this is quite offensive." Oh, well, I'm glad that some people are not enjoying it. Anyway, right. What's happened to the gimp?
Oh, giving evidence, Hunt, a self-employed gardener, Told the court.
Oh, he is going to have a real tough time getting back on his feet after this.
Let's hire him, right? Let's all of us on this podcast, we can right a wrong here. This gimp is being kink shamed and he's going to lose his livelihood. So if you're especially if you're down in Somerset and you need a garden doing, get involved. So that's not
What do you mean, especially if you're in Somerset? Sure, you mean only?
Only. Well, you can maybe travel. I don't know. He's not got a lot on. How far away is that from where Naked Martin lives? Because that's a present for Martin. We could hire him a gardener.
Oh.
And Martin would love that.
He would, wouldn't he?
He would. They'd have a great time together.
Or maybe it's like when you introduce two similar dogs to one another, and they just start growling at each other.
both eyeing up the same poo on the floor.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would happily pay for him to go. Spruce
How
up.
much?
Martin's garden looks lovely as it is. I reckon Martin likes gardening. I think it's a nice
How
garden.
much would you happily pay?
Honestly, more than you'd be happy with.
How much?
200 quid?
Oh, easily. Yeah, definitely pay 200
500 quid?
Yeah.
1,000 quid?
Maybe.
Jesus Christ, £1,000.
£1,000 quid so two people could meet and we're not even there.
Yeah, but we're just spreading beauty in the world.
£1,000 is.
And bear in mind, I only pay a percentage of that £1,000. I'm talking £1,000 of the podcast money, not mine.
Oh, so you would... Right, okay.
I'd pay a bit of it.
£1,000 is what me and Rob have taken from this podcast in total so far in 18 months. And he'll happily match that with a gimp gardener that he's just read about.
Yeah, that's
To
why.
go to another man he's not met.
Yeah, that's why we have no money. But yeah, I totally mean it. When it's podcast money, it honestly does not feel real. It doesn't feel real at all. I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, it very much feels like you're playing with the house's money.
100%. Yeah. We spent 1,400 quid on a plane for half an hour.
To a website that didn't exist.
To get to a website that didn't exist. At a horse race we weren't at. I didn't even see it with my own eyes. So yeah, I'd absolutely spend £1,000 to send a gimp to Martin's house. And it's nice. It gets him back on his feet.
Yeah.
You know what? I think these two would get on.
Yeah.
So I've read on a bit. He hated how he looks.
Yeah.
He explained he would go out at night and change into black clothing to go mudding,
What's
Right.
mudding?
which a lot of people wouldn't understand, which is something I do to get covered in mud, which is another reason I was there, as it's close to the estuary where there is mud. He would love it at Naked Martin's house.
Yeah, he would. These two would get on like a house on fire. So he's clearly got a kink for mud.
So what's mudding is?
It's just getting loads
Just
of mud
getting
on you.
muddy.
Google mudding.
Well, he's
kink.
just said it there.
I want to
He's
see a
literally
video.
described
I can't picture it
You
without
can't-
a video.
You can't picture mud.
You can't be doing
No,
a man getting muddy.
As a kink, no.
Well, imagine Naked Martin, but instead of poo, it's mud.
It's not easy to just go to Glastonbury or something.
Yeah, I bet they'll
Yeah,
have
but
a
that's
great
not on
time.
all the year, is it?
Yeah, and he can't guarantee it's going to be a wet one. Like most years, like they're
Oh,
like,
imagine being into mudding and you go to Glastonbury.
you're there with your little
It's
scuba mask, absolutely gutted because there's a heat wave. Are we googling mudding? Can we Google
Yeah.
mudding porn?
Yeah. He looks absolutely furious that I'm asking him to Google this small thing.
I know.
Yeah, there we go,
Mudding porn
first one.
videos. Yeah. Yeah, it's just people running mud on their tits.
Go on, play one.
That one. That's a good
the
mud.
one. Oh,
That's
it's an
it.
estuary.
Yeah, that's
Well,
pretty
he
muddy.
was near an estuary, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was.
But
was,
surely, looking at these videos, the whole point of mudding is to get naked and roll around in the mud.
Yeah, but he's got a more advanced version where the gimp suit's involved in it. And it wasn't actually a gimp suit. I think his contention is that it is different to being a gimp. If you just pause out there, like, we
Oh,
don't
no,
need to
she's in
bother.
clothes, I think.
Yeah, like he's saying he's not a gimp. That was his point. And he wasn't actually wearing rubber. If you
Yeah.
read back, it was like tights and black clothing, and the
Yeah.
mask wasn't rubber. It was like lycra. So he's not actually a gimp.
Why does he need a mask for mudding?
Well, it's just part of it, like, hiding his identity. He doesn't like how he looks. He's clearly a bit odd. And that's his whole thing. He's like, he's wearing more absorbent clothing than rubber. That's why he's like, I'm not a gimp. 'Cause he's not. He's a
Yeah.
mudder.
I'm not a gimp. I'm not doing anything weird.
Yeah.
we-
I'm doing mudding.
Can we watch this a little bit more? Because
Because you're getting turned on.
No, for the
What
life
do you
of
mean?
me-
What do you mean? What more is going to happen? They're just rubbing
No, but
mud on themselves.
For the life of me, I don't understand is it the sound? Is it the...
Yeah, that'll be part of it, the texture. It's because they've got a mud kink.
Oh, it's on her face.
Yeah.
Should we skip on? See if it gets any better.
She's literally blacking out. Tell you what, I wouldn't want to run into that near a petrol station.
You're really leaning into that, aren't you?
I don't know why.
So that's it, yeah, just get loads of mud on
That's gross.
you. Yeah, so that's what he was up to. So he's not a gimp, fair
Oh,
enough.
this one's got tits out.
Yeah, that's it. We're on a porn site.
Now
The
that's-
first one didn't have a tits out.
We're on a porn site, Tom.
Now that to me This one looks a bit more like a health spa where they rub like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I mean, those are the most fucking unpractical pairs of fucking
Impractical. That's your problem with that underwear, is it?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to go forwards more. There you go. Just a bit of mud on her tits. There you go. Mudding.
There you go. So that's mudding.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
baffled.
like, I feel really bad for this guy, you know. He's done fuck all wrong. He was just riddling around on the road trying to get a bit muddy. People have called him a gimp, which he's not. He's now known as the Somerset Gimp. He's the Somerset Mudder.
Tough mudder.
Yeah. Well, he was hard.
Hard mudder.
The hard mudder.
Yeah. I've just emptied myself into hard mudder.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You've made an awful mistake.
So, yeah, if anyone does know the Somerset Mudder, get him to get in touch. We'll hook him up with our mate.
He's
go up-
apologised. I apologise to those people. I agree what I was doing was frightening, but hand on my heart, I never intended to cause them harassment, alarm, or distress.
Go up a little second. Time from time, it's a self-loathing thing because I feel so crap about myself. It is a release because I feel like shit. I cover myself in shit.
Well, hey, I reckon Martin might be able
honestly
to relate to you there,
Do
man.
not understand what the fuck these people are talking about.
What was his sentence?
I don't know what
Because he got found guilty.
Yeah, he might not have been sentenced yet.
Yeah.
Might just be found guilty. But yeah, I
Your
think
sentence is to roll around in this mud.
I
Shame.
think this guy needs help, not prison. I think he probably needs
I mean,
a
just
doctor.
leave him alone.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think he's done that much wrong.
I mean, he's done anything wrong.
From that news story, there might be details we don't know about. He could have been more threatening or whatever. They might have glossed over
I've
things. I
got
want to
a-
leave that caveat. But from the description of those things, if he's just crawling along the floor.
I've got a solution to this.
Oh, yeah.
He can live his life the way he does, but he has to wear a high-vis vest from now on.
Interesting. You're not allowed to slither around in the darkness. People have got to be like, oh, there's the mudder. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So it was a high-vis vest with like a symbol on the back that everyone knows it's the Muddy Gimp.
Yeah. You're not going to be able to see the symbol.
yeah, it's covered
gonna be
in
covered
mud.
That's
No,
the problem.
no.
It's not going to be high vis
no,
once it's covered in
I
mud.
think you need sound, like
No.
an alarm. that goes-
Mud! Mud!
Muddy Gimp approaching.
He's not a gimp. He's not a gimp, Tom.
Sorry.
That's very offensive.
Sorry.
He's a mudder.
Is it offensive?
I think it is. I don't think he's happy about it.
Yeah.
He's very adamant he's not a gimp. He's not a gimp. It's
He's not a
different.
gimp.
A gimp is a very specific thing, isn't it? It's a very specific kink. He's got a very different specific kink.
Yeah, maybe it should be like, like bin lorries. It goes beep, beep.
Yeah.
Gimp.
Motor
Gimp.
approaching. Motor approaching.
Yeah.
Beep, beep. And then you know where he's coming.
Okay, cool.
Or like an ice cream van where they play like nursery rhymes.
Or to strap a bell to his head.
Like a big daisy cow.
Yeah. Well, I think, let him get on with his mudding.
Yeah.
Everyone in that village needs to stop being prudes. Some
Yeah.
people like mud.
Yeah, stop being scaredy cats.
Yeah.
Grow a pair.
So, also, if anyone does have his contact details, we will absolutely have him on this podcast in a heartbeat. We should maybe try and get in touch with him.
Do you reckon there's a world record for the most gimps in one place? And if there isn't, shall we do it?
I think I know an event where we may be able to do it.
only
yes,
there
Rob. What
was-
kind of event would you say?
If only there was some sort of like way of finding out if there was a world record for that kind of thing.
Sure.
Like some sort of like.
But if only there was going to be another way, we would get maybe about 800 to 900 people together in a field at some point who could possibly come dressed as gimps and break said record.
Oh, mate.
I don't think this world record
I
exists.
don't think they have that.
Because I googled most gimps world record, and the first thing that came up was largest known prime number.
Well, yeah, that is different.
You might have to reach out to Guinness
Right,
Book
to
of World Records.
Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be. There can't have been 800 gimps ever anywhere. Surely.
Oh, that's.
Our computer program called Gimps discovered the largest prime number, so that's going to break this. But yeah, I think we could definitely, like most people in bondage gear, maybe put that. Most people bondage, most bondage. Yeah, I think that was the Caribbean in the 1800s.
That was excellent.
Thank you
well
very
done.
much. Cheers.
Very well done.
Longest amount of time, sex world records of 2023.
Oh, let's read 22 outrageous sex records of 2023.
Let's see if we can beat any of these.
The largest human penis could do that.
Yeah.
Largest vagina.
The largest human penis in the world belongs to Jonah Falcon.
Although no, I do have a slight flag on this play. I know a gay comedian who told me they were like supposedly the largest in the world's 13.5 penis, but I have it. He was like, I know for a fact that's not true. So claimed he'd slept with a Norwegian man with a 14-inch one.
Or he had 14-inch penis.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
See, if I had a 14-inch penis, I would definitely.
Whoa! Look at that. Lisa Sparks had 919 sexual partners in a single day.
Ah, yeah, that's sad.
I think we read about that before. It was like in a warehouse, wasn't it? And
Yeah. They just queue up. She's just like wanking two people at the same time.
Most orgasms achieved in 1 hour are 134 for a woman and 16 for a man.
There's no way a man is having 16 orgasms in an hour. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That is bullshit.
one man had a permanent erection from 1996 to 2006.
Total of 10-year boner. Sorry, like here's what I want to. This is the record I'd love to be able to break. Horst Schultz allegedly boasted an ejaculatory distance, which is a hell of a phrase, of 18 feet 9 inches, which travelled at 42.7 miles per hour and reached 12'4" vertically.
That's insane.
That's like the Trevi Fountain. I thought I was when I was like 21, I was flinging it with some velocity. I thought I was hitting some.
He's like the fountain at the Trafford Centre.
It's fucking unreal. That's like a fucking hose that you spray protesters with it. So it's gonna look like you're rioting in Beijing.
18 feet 9 that way.
Yeah.
And
12
in the air.
vertically.
He's basically spunked and it's flown.
Yeah.
That's mental.
I don't think I could throw that far.
Yeah.
No, so here's a question.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
No, they're doing it to a sand pit like the long jump. He's got to stand behind a little plasticine strip.
Yeah.
Someone runs over and puts a little flag on it.
Oh, mate, I want to see
That is genuinely incredible. Can we Google that? Google Horst Schultz. Google that. There's got to be video of this.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I want to see the triple wank.
Yeah. I think
That can't be him.
No, there's also a rich guy called Horst Schultz. He put Horst Schultz ejaculatory distance.
I don't know what else to Google.
Horst Schultz wanking champion.
Yeah, click on videos.
It's just a video talking about it, I think. Imagine training for it. Do you think he's got a coach?
Wait a minute.
Oh, now he's a coach.
Longer!
Google things that are 18 feet long, just so we can get an idea of what he's jizzed over.
3 long garden rakes.
That's not a thing, though, is it? That's not a thing. That's
3
3
long
things.
garden rakes.
I'll do the Am I Gay test for Freddie in a minute.
13 metal hangers.
No, that's not a thing. One thing, please. Garage doors, but that very much depends on how wide your garage door is, innit? That's not a set.
2 male ostriches.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, it's 2 male ostriches. Now I get it. 2 standard hammocks. How far can you jizz, mate? A couple of hammocks?
3 hockey goalposts.
Fucking hell. This is dog shit, this.
3 basketball backboards. 3
And
small-sized patio umbrellas.
About 3 small patio umbrellas. That's how big it
Why did
is.
you say one massive patio umbrella?
It more difficult to picture.
I'm more confused than ever. I didn't know
just
2
imagine-
ostriches are the same size as 2 small patio fucking umbrellas.
Do you reckon that's how they keep them dry?
What is an object that is 18 feet? Fucking hell.
A Chevy Sunraider RV is I don't know.
All right. What's the distance between 2 goalposts?
Yeah, it's about a goalpost length.
It's actually quite a bit less, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's a bit of an
I know, but
anticlimax,
I got sick of trying to find out.
Yeah. He's basically spunked across a 6-yard box. He's squared it, is what he's done.
Haaland nodded it into the far post.
He's drilled it in low.
It's still mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mad amount to come. I think coming a couple of meters is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm amazed if I can make it onto my stomach.
Well, yeah, obviously it's dwindling nowadays. It's amazing you can get to your. It would be 18 feet if you got over your stomach, you fat cunt.
Anything else?
Yeah, there's more stuff in the emails.
Are you doing
We've not gone through all the sex records
No,
yet.
we haven't actually. Strongest vagina.
A Russian fitness instructor dedicated to improving women's intimate health managed to lift 31 pounds or 14 kilograms using her Kegel muscles in 2009.
Fuck
That's
yes.
insane.
What a woman.
Of course she was going to be Russian.
Imagine the pressure of that. Bet she could pop your knob.
I bet it looked like used toothpaste.
Rolled up at the end.
Yeah.
Largest natural breasts, 102
Right,
triple
now that's
Z.
got to be Googled.
Z.
85 pounds.
Norma Stilts. No,
just
Google
type her
it.
name in. Her name was there.
Her name,
Her
man.
name. Type her name in.
What was it?
Norma Stitz.
No.
No,
Yeah, I don't
man.
think she was
Daisy.
christened that. Obviously, but just search for that because that's what they're going to fucking bring up,
I
innit?
thought it was a joke.
Well, it is.
Yeah, but I thought it was a joke from the article.
Right, images.
No, Stitz. Oh, yeah, they are
Oh,
pretty big.
my Lord.
Yeah.
They are horrific.
Yeah, look, if you get into 102 triple Z, you're not getting all good.
Ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think that bloke can jizz over them.
Mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what as well? Go back.
£85.
Go back. She looks like Nydia Benjamin there.
They got the specs.
Yeah.
Freddie, do you reckon you could beat this record?
Mate. It's mad, that, man. Those titties are the worst things I've ever seen.
They are. I reckon they're too big now.
Yeah, it turns out there can be too much tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, good on you, Norma. Yeah.
Fastest ejaculate.
Same dude.
Yeah.
Speed and distance are going to be also. He's got all of the
highest as well.
Yeah. Hold on. Can we go up? So we can just scroll up, see if there's any. Hold on. No, just read that. I want to read that stuff because I want to know how he's. There's no official record of this ever happening. There we go. It's a few articles. There's not much evidence of him coming that far.
I don't think it's
most
possible.
medical doctors agree that such a feat of pelvic contraction is physically impossible. So
It's
that's
not an
all
official
bollocks.
world record.
It's not an official world record, which
It's
means
just some bloke who reckons he's done.
which means it's there for the taking, boys. It's between us three.
Oh.
So we're all going to have to stand behind a line with a measuring tape.
I think we should do it together and do it like a relay race.
Yeah.
So I go, you go. Du-du-du-du-du.
Well, we go and stand from wherever the last guy's
So
constant.
I've got to come on the
landed.
back of your head,
Yeah.
and you've got to come on the back of Freddie's head,
Yeah.
and then Freddie has to come on that
No,
enormous tip.
In
but-
his own mouth.
But to make it even more interesting, you're only allowed to start wanking and getting erect once the cum's at the back of your head.
Yeah.
So once you felt that, you go, all right,
it's
okay,
me
you
back
start
here.
going, God,
Yeah.
God.
All right, cool. Done. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Right.
We need a fourth.
What other records have we got?
Most sex partners in a lifetime, 177,500.
Fucking hell. Twin prostitutes from Amsterdam. Yeah. If anyone's going to do it, it's them.
They reckon they did it over 50 years, 355,000 between them.
Fucking hell. That is a lot of shagging.
So they don't know which one's got the record. Really?
Yeah, no, because you don't start off counting, do you? You don't think, oh, I'm going to be a record-breaking prostitute. You just think you're going to be a prostitute.
Yeah.
Like, who could dare to dream of such feats?
Yeah. Also, they think they're the highest, but
Look, yeah, but I would say you got to be doing something. You got to be going pretty well
Yeah,
to be a
yeah,
prostitute in Amsterdam for 50 years. It's going to put you in prime running.
oh, they're twins, so
Yeah,
they slept
yeah,
with
yeah.
them together.
Yeah.
Ah,
Between
maybe.
them.
Maybe between them. Sorry.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
they must have done it together once.
Yeah.
Ah, 70.
I imagine that's how they made a lot of their money. To be honest,
Yeah,
if you're both prostitutes, you fucking, you work with what you're given, innit?
Imagine having a twin prostitute who was like, I just want to work alone.
Yeah, but really annoying if you had a twin with OnlyFans and you were like a big prude. Like if you had an identical twin,
Yeah.
so you'd be like, I can essentially go see your fanny.
Yeah.
I know it's not yours, but it's the same.
Also, you get recognised a lot.
Yeah.
People think that you're a porn star.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, no, I'm a prude.
Is that how they sound?
That's what it sounds. Yeah.
But then also they're the most famous prude. so the prostitute is always getting recognised
Stop
as being
it.
prude.
What?
Stop trumping.
Stop
Trumping.
Fucking went full school teacher there.
Yeah.
Longest lasting orgasm, 45 seconds, 1966.
It's when England won the World Cup.
Sorry, did they say?
That's what gave her the orgasm.
Sorry, did they say a woman having an orgasm?
Yeah.
Ooh,
If
weird.
you blow raspberry on the vagina, then that's what
Right.
yeah, they go, oh, bloody hell.
What was it, Tom?
Women come in sound like Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, mister.
Well, I'll never do that then.
Gee, mister, you've made me so I can't use computer.
Christ!
Oh, we stopped recording. I forgot the cameras
come
don't
out
work.
me knob.
A woman had 134 orgasms in an hour.
Yeah, not on my watch.
A man had 16 in an hour.
Nope.
No.
Most orgasms in one session.
How do you define a
226.
session? How do you define a session?
At a masturbate-a-thon event in Denmark in 2009, a woman named Deanna Webb set the world record for most orgasms in a masturbatory session with a reported 226 climaxes. This event wasn't scientifically recorded, though, so it's anecdotal.
Yeah, so she's just said, "Oh, I've come again."
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Ooh, bloody hell!
Hey,
another one.
Christ.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, I'm a mucky pup.
And there's a bloke recording them, and he's like, "Yeah, that one seems real. That one seems real. That one seems real."
Right. What kind of a person goes to a masturbate-a-thon with loads of other people and none of them go, "We could have a shag"?
Yeah. Yeah, it does feel like just turn it into an orgy.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot better. Yeah.
Bizarre.
Longest male masturbation session, 10 hours, 10 minutes.
That's because no other dude's trying to beat that. That's horrible. Like, his knob must have been so sore.
It's like those people that record records for slowest marathon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. He's done it in a diving suit. He's done it dressed as a phone box.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Longest sexual erection, 10 years. Charles Chick Lennon received a penile implant in 1996 that was meant to allow the user to raise and lower the penis as desired.
Like a portcullis.
Unfortunately, Lennon's penis was stuck in the erect position for 10 years, leaving him with the undesirable title of longest lasting erection. He successfully sued the company responsible in 2004.
Yeah,
Wait,
I want
does
to
that
see
mean
what he put into evidence.
Does that mean, hang about, does that mean he sued them whilst erect?
Yeah. He wasn't down yet. He was in court. All rise, and there's just a as he goes.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
He just got to give evidence, stood there with a boner.
Yeah.
Like, it must have been so achy. Like, have you ever done a Viagra?
Yes.
Yeah, so like, you know when you come and you like still have a boner, it's awful.
Yeah,
So like Viagra will give you like a rock hard boner like you've never had before, like an Incredible Hulk boner. But then that's the weird thing, it doesn't go once it's done. And then it starts just like hurting because it's like achy and your dick needs time to recover. Normally it'll instantly retreat and be like, oh fucking hell, bloody hell, and chill out for a bit.
Yeah.
But like when it's that Viagra, it's still just like, what am I doing? It's like horrible.
It's like the old boxer who is out. The fight's done.
Still on his feet, still swinging. He's still like,
just lie down.
Yeah.
Just lie down, little lad.
Take it. Yeah.
You've done your work.
Yeah, but so that's an issue with it.
Yeah,
but 10 years. Fuck me. It must have been so sore.
What do you wear?
Well, not
baggy
sweatpants.
pants.
No, I think the exact opposite. You need a belt at all times. You need to tuck.
You need a mudder suit.
You need a mudder suit. But no, you got to wear like Spanx or something, and you got to push it up and tuck it in the belt, haven't you? Like the worst thing to wear is baggy outfits at a tent.
No, yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to go trans, but wear like one of those skirts.
So just get it cut off. That's your plan.
No, not.
Oh, so wear a
trans.
skirt to hide your boner.
Wait.
That'd be great when it just lifts up at the front.
Wait, wear one of those skirts that
Your bollocks are hanging out.
they have them on wedding dresses sometimes, where they have like the big hoop things.
The petticoat.
Oh, yeah, like a petticoat.
So you're going to dress like a Victorian dame to attract less attention. You're going to dress like you're in a fucking Little Britain
Wait a
sketch
minute.
going,
So
I'm a lady.
Your plan is to dress like a Victorian child, a little Victorian girl, whilst having a massive erection.
Yeah.
And that,
to make it less creepy.
to
make it less weird.
That's going to be...
Hold on, this might look weird. I best dress as an old dead child. The fuck is wrong with you?
Well, no one to see the erection.
I mean, I
It depends.
guess.
It depends how bothered you about people seeing your erection.
How bothered are you about people seeing you dressed as a Victorian child?
That's the decision you got to
Do
make.
you know what? Wear whatever you want, but get like some masking tape and just tape it.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Cycling
Or
shorts.
put little mouse ears and a face on it. Hello, kids. I've got a little puppet.
That's less creepy
That's
than
less
wearing a
creepy.
little petticoat.
It is less creepy than that. I think
Would
making it into a
would
little
you
mouse
courtesy
puppet.
to all the gentlefolk?
Yeah, but be very careful about
Yeah.
it.
Any others?
Yeah, probably. Most semen produced in one
Oh,
ejaculation.
I reckon I could fucking bother this.
You've
know.
always said that you're a big cummer.
I'm a very big comer.
The average man produces about 3 millilitres.
Uh-huh.
This guy, 8.5 millilitres.
Hello. Okay.
That was in 1979.
I can beat this, you know.
How
So-
old was your dad
so-
in 1979? Maybe it was him.
Maybe it's a Mulholland.
He's not
Drive.
named. That's
Yeah.
it's very to type.
I gen-
Wipes off Mrs. Mulholland's face into a test tube.
I think I need to buy a measuring test tube to see how much I'm pumping
I'd
out.
like to do this. I think we should have a competition so you can come the most in one go.
How much?
Honestly, if I was in this like 10 years ago, I'd be breaking world records regularly.
How much is 8.5 mil?
Not that much.
It's about 1,000th of an ostrich.
Sorry, how many patio umbrellas is it?
That is the most dead men talking in a nutshell. Is how much cum is in a patio umbrella? Vice versa. The most stupid, puerile shit.
Honestly, though, I think
I preferred being racist. I really did.
I know you did. I think I can come 9 millilitres. I don't want to blow me on trumpet, but that might help. I'm sure I can come 9
What are you willing to stake on it?
Oh, I don't know.
How about this?
Yeah.
Right? If you lose, you got to give Tom 100 quid.
Right,
But
I don't think I
if
can
you
do
win-
it every time.
If you win, he has to drink it.
Wait, what?
I'm like those stakes, yeah. All right, so
Of course you're over that. I'm
yeah,
over
so
that.
agreed. It is settled. If it's anything under the record, then I've got to give you 100 quid. But if I beat the record, you've got to drink it.
Seems like a win-win for me.
Don't blow it, Tom.
I'm definitely more than 3 millilitres, I think.
Oh, way more than 3. I'm way more than 3. Whether I can get to a full 9, I'd have to I'd like to measure an average load because then I know with training and abstinence, I can make it.
Yeah, you
larger.
have to save it up.
Yeah,
The thing
obviously.
is,
I'm obviously saving
you
up.
have to be.
But there's also a sweet spot because I think if you leave it too long, it gets all sort of thick and clumpy. I don't know if that helps.
My first wank post-hospital,
Yeah.
dear God, honest to God, if I'd have left that cum out on the side on a hot day, it would have been a baby by the time I got back to it. It was fucking...
Mine was the same when I came out of the hospital. It was just a ridiculous amount.
Yeah, it was a ridiculous...
I reckon I could have made an omelette with mine.
Yeah. It's like,
It was a ridiculous amount. And it
even
was
if you've not had a
so-
shag for ages as well, because I maintain there is not all the cum comes out with a wank. I think there's a bit that gets left behind.
Yeah, I know
right?
what you mean.
I think there's a little bit of auxiliary stuff that only someone else can get out. So when I got back from Australia, honestly, it was she basically fired off me.
Poor Mary Bear.
Fucking horrific. Yeah.
Poor Mary Bear.
Yeah, stuck her to a wall like a sticky baby. That's a callback to a Patreon advert that we've just done earlier. My brain is so scrambled. I've just called back to an
How
advert
long have we done now?
that might not be in this episode. Well, definitely not. You're already watching Patreon.
Oh, hang on. Loudest sex. 311 complaints from neighbours.
No, but this might not be the loudest because this is in New York. This happened. If loud sex happens in the woods and there's no one round to hear it, is it loud sex? At all?
Exactly.
Yeah, this isn't the loudest sex. This is just the moaniest neighbours.
I think it's just the most inconsiderate sex. If you're getting 311 complaints. Also, it says there that when she came, she shouted the N-word. So that'll do it. That'll do it, yeah.
Also, the complaints might not
been
have been on the same night. It might have been a different...
Yeah, it literally says over a 5-year period.
Yeah, so it could
right,
just be the
fair
same
play.
person over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's just cuntiest neighbour.
This is literally just Nightmare Neighbours next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a world record. Largest orgy, 500 people.
We could beat that. I mean, ours would be grosser.
Yeah, I don't think that there's enough.
Can you
of our-
imagine the smell of 600 of our
I'll
fans
tell you what.
fucking...
I'll tell you what. We don't have an even 50-50 listenership, male and
Oh,
female.
nowhere near.
So
No.
it'd have to be about 6 women really doing a solid.
Well, no, there's just going to...
Oh, a lot of men, really, really doing a solid.
Yeah, there's going to be a load of blokes fucking each other's ear holes where they put their earplugs out.
It was in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I was surprised at that.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought they were quite a reserved people.
Yeah, no, the Japanese.
Yeah, but you can be culturally reserved, but then have
once
that's not everyone.
The Japanese are perverts.
Yeah,
the
they are.
Japanese
They're
are
weird,
really
kinky
polite
bastards.
to your face, but they fucking wank.
Yeah. They smile to your face, but they also come on it.
Mate, you know that there's
The
stuff in...
Smeg video's Japanese.
You know that
isn't
there's
it?
child porn in Japan that someone's drawn, and you can just buy it at comic book shops.
Yeah,
And
you can
people
get
are
it imported as well, can't you, Freddy?
People are like, yes, yeah, I'm blown up and made into A3 size and framed. What?
Oh, look at this guy. Most orgasms daily. Dale Decker has 100 orgasms a day without any stimulation and regardless of the situation.
Right,
So he's got-
Google him. I want to see a video.
Persistent genital arousal disorder.
Oh, I've watched a video of a woman with that.
Yes, your mum.
Can't wait for most submissive woman to come up.
Yeah.
That'd be yours.
Right, yeah, I got it.
Because she's
Yes.
submissive.
Yeah. There's also a Dale Decker who is a skateboarder.
Here we go.
There we go. Look, he's just bent double coming. I think I've seen this guy before.
Oh,
I
this
think
is
I've
gonna
seen
be
this
so
guy as well.
funny.
I think he just comes constantly, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
well, that's what he said.
No.
Yeah.
What sort of job could you do with that?
I mean,
Sperm donor?
you could be the guy in porn films who just does the cum shots for people. He's like, I've got another
Oh.
one ready.
Right. Volume.
Right, it might not have volume on this. It's a bit weird, isn't it, at the moment? Oh, yeah. Mate, can you stop coming for a second?
Father of two, Dale Decker, suffers from a rare and seemingly incurable condition that leads to him suffering up to 100 unwanted
Oh,
orgasms
that audio's a
day.
bit rough. Can we just pause that?
Yeah, I think it's because you put it as high as it can possibly
yeah,
be.
yeah.
It's 'cause it's too quiet, boy.
Yeah, I know, but if you turn it up on the telly,
I've turned it up on the telly.
Okay.
It's just because it's broken.
Well, he's basically having 100 orgasms a day.
just
It's a bit
play,
awkward.
play
isn't
it a bit
Just
more.
walking
Let's
around
just
with the camera.
say.
Just turn the sound off so we can just watch him.
Mate, I want to see him like. Oh, here we go. Here he
Just
is,
constantly
walking.
smoking.
Yeah. Do you know what? As well, he looks like he has 100 orgasms a day. He looks
His head
absolutely-
looks like a knob.
He's a very ugly man, so it's a good job that he's got this condition because I don't think he'd be getting a shag otherwise.
For a man who has 100 orgasms a day. He's sure quite mobile, isn't he? He's going out. He's going out
What's
all over the
fucking
place.
mopey as well? Like, you think he'd be well happy?
I want to see him do it again. Come on.
Yeah, but he's constantly got post-nut clarity.
Yeah. It's brutal. Yeah. I was like, oh, did I
oh.
just come in an interview?
How many
There he
pants do you reckon he gets through?
Like, quite a lot.
Do you reckon he has to wear like a nappy?
You're going to have to wear something to deal with the cum. Although he's got to be coming dry most of the time. He's not letting it build up enough, is it? It's going to be like a small amount of cum.
You know what I'd do if I was this man? I
Uh-huh.
wouldn't
I bet
go
this
to
is
the
gonna be-
press about it.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't something I'd raise awareness of.
No.
Although, but you do need people to know, don't you?
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're just, like, in a normal job, and you're just, like, talking to someone in a meeting, then you're like, like people go,
Oh,
"What
yeah,
the fuck?"
he can't have a job.
Nah.
If he goes to the pit meeting,
I think-
he's getting
Oh,
signed off.
mate.
I think you're
imagine-
gonna fail a DBS
I was
if you're
gonna say-
coming during the meeting.
Imagine him going to like ATOS fit for work
Yeah.
meetings.
They bloody sign him off.
Yeah.
There's just not many jobs you could do. You can't do anything that's involving people.
No,
Certainly not teaching.
I think
you can't do anything that involves not coming, which is most jobs.
What about
That's one of the requirements of most jobs. Can
What
you not
about-
jizz for 8 hours?
what about accountants work from home?
They still prefer you don't come.
Work from home.
You're going to have to work from home.
Yeah.
You're going to have to turn off your camera on the Zoom calls, I would
Yeah.
suggest. Yeah, you can't be coming.
I bet he could sell his jizz.
I don't think he's producing a lot of jizz. Like,
But
like,
also
not
as
each
well,
time.
also as well, it's not going to be top notch cum, is it?
Yeah, it's going to be like water.
It's going to be
and
cum
shit.
from a man who has a genetic condition where he comes loads.
I know what he could do.
It's gonna have
Live cam.
Yeah.
Because I
The
bet
cum
somebody is into that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And if
yeah.
he's just on there all day,
Yeah.
making bank, baby.
Yeah. I think, his face is going to preclude a lot of that business.
Yeah, very gimp mask.
Yeah, wear a gimp mask.
We
there
know
you
one
go.
who's got one spare. He's not a gimp.
Yeah, the constant comer.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Any more of these? Then we can.
World's oldest father, Ramjit Raghav, 96.
Yeah. That's not impressive, though. Like, cum just works forever, innit?
That's pretty old, though, to be a dad.
It's pretty old to be a dad, yeah.
Pretty old to be shagging.
Hey, he credited his longevity and virility to his vegetarian lifestyle.
He
I'm going to be having some old babies.
he died in a fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's mad, being 104 and dying in a fire.
Yeah.
You'd be gutted.
Yeah.
You're like, you made it that fucking far.
Yeah.
He was on course with the world's oldest man. He got burnt to death. Hard to get out of a fire when you're
Damn you,
104.
Phil Potts.
Yeah. Yeah, cool.
World's oldest mother.
Now, this is a record that's mad.
67.
I thought you were trying to say your name.
Can you,
Jinju Tian became the oldest woman with a natural pregnancy in 2019 at the age of 67.
can you imagine how fucking floppy her tits
Oh.
were?
A big baby as well.
It is a big baby. I think that's probably because it's such an old mother. There'll be weird deformities in that. I think she's had a baby Shrek.
How old was your mum, Freddie?
It doesn't make them fat. Yeah, God, that baby's got quite the neck ripple.
Should we Should we
Go and break some world records.
Bless. I'm going to go see how far I can come.
I'm going to see how much I can come, definitely.
Yeah. All right. I'll report back on that.
And I'm going to measure my tips.
My cum level's pretty low at the moment. I'm going to build it up for a day or two before I measure.
I don't want to know that your cum level's low.
Real low, mate. Yeah. I really emptied the chambers last night.
I think rather than millilitres, I think we should measure it in weight.
What ostrich weight? How many ostriches?
How many ostrich eggs?
How many patio furnitures?
How many small patio?
Small patio umbrellas. Yeah.
How many hammocks?
Yeah. Fucking hell, I've come a hammock.
2 old hammocks.
Yeah.
Right.
I am going to measure though. I'll report back next week. I'll try and remember.
That's the end of the
message
Patreon.
me if I haven't done it. Remind me to come into a measuring cup.
I will message you
And
and
just remember the bet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you happy to make that bet?
No, obviously not.
Why?
Because I don't really need the 100 quid.
All right, 100 quid to charity.
No, that's even worse. I don't even get 100 quid.
Yeah. You did get to drink some tasty cum though.
Yeah, but I've lost out on 100 quid here.
No, you're never getting the 100 quid, mate. I'm going to make you drink 9 millilitres of cum, essentially.
Yes, we're agreed on that.
Yeah.
Can I just drink the cum and no money is involved?
Agreed.
Thank you.
Cool. There we go. Right, see you next week for some cum drinking.
Bye.
Bye.